Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Fun with Maths. For today, let's simplify this. We have square root of 17 minus square root of 77 minus the square root of 78 minus 2 square root of 77. Now to simplify, first let's focus on this. 78 minus 2 square root of 77. For this 78, we can split this into 77 plus 1. Then minus 2 square root of 77. Now for 77, let's write it into a radical form. And that is square root of 77 whole to the power of 2. We know that square root of 77 whole to the power of 2 is just equal to 77 because we can cancel the square and the radical. Plus 1, we can write it as 1 squared. Minus 2 times the square root of 77, and we can multiply it by 1. So in this format, this is an identity, a minus b whole to the power of 2, which is also equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. So for this, square root of 77 squared, this is our a, and this is our b, this is our a, and this is our b. So for this, we can write it as square root of 77 minus 1 whole to the power of 2. So now, instead of writing 78 minus 2 square root of 77, let's replace this into square root of 77 minus 1 whole to the power of 2. So to write, this is now equals the square root of 17 minus the square root of 77 minus the square root of 77 minus 1 whole to the power of 2. For this, we can cancel the square and the radical. So we have equals square root of 17 minus the square root of 77 minus square root of 77 minus 1. Next, let's multiply this negative inside. So this is now equals the square root of 17 minus the square root of 77. Negative times square root of 77, that is negative or minus square root of 77. Negative times negative 1, that is positive 1 or plus 1. For this, we know that there is constant 1 here and also here. So this is now equals square root of 17 plus 1, that is 18. And then negative 1 and negative 1, that is negative 2. Then just write square root of 77. Now let's focus on 18 minus 2 square root of 77. So let's write it here. 18 minus 2 square root of 77. For this, we need to make a way to change this into like this. So 18, we can split that just like we did earlier for 78. So 18, we can split that into 11 plus 7, then minus 2. For square root of 77, we can split that into times square root of 11 times square root of 7. And then for 11 and 7, we can write it into a power form, and that is square root of 11 whole to the power of 2 plus square root of 7 whole to the power of 2 minus 2 times the square root of 11 times the square root of 7. Now, this is an expanded form of an identity. So we can write it as square root of 11 minus the square root of 7 whole to the power of 2. So instead of writing 18 minus 2 square root of 77, let's write this. So equals square root of 11 minus the square root of 7 whole to the power of 2. And for this, we can cancel the square and the radical. So we're left with square root of 11 minus the square root of 7. And this is our final answer. This is the simplified form. Again, square root of 11 minus the square root of 7. And that's all for today. For more exciting videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to Fun with Maths.